In the sun-baked wilds of Australia's outback, where crocodiles lurk in murky billabongs and koalas nap in eucalyptus canopies, Robert Irwin was forged into a force of nature. At 21, the son of the legendary Steve Irwin, the khaki-clad crocodile hunter, whose infectious zeal for wildlife captivated millions before his tragic death in 2006, Robert has shouldered a legacy that's both exhilarating and exhausting. With his tousled blonde locks, infectious grin, and a fearless affinity for fangs and claws, he's become a modern-day adventurer starring in Crikey. It's the Irwins alongside Mum Terry and Sister Bindi. From wrangling venomous snakes to spearheading conservation campaigns, Robert's life is a whirlwind of animal encounters and globe-trotting advocacy. Recently, he dazzled on Dancing with the Stars, trading his khakis for sequins, his two-step as spirited as a kangaroo hop. Yet, amid this high-octane existence, one arena proves trickier than taming a taipan: the quest for love. In a raw, revealing interview, Robert peels back the camouflage on his dating dilemmas, his voice a mix of boyish candor and seasoned introspection. "I've got a lot on my plate with the zoo and all the animals, so finding time for a relationship isn't easy," he admits, the words tumbling out with the honesty that endeared his father to audiences. The Australia Zoo, that 40-hectare haven on Queensland's Sunshine Coast, isn't just a workplace. It's a living, breathing menagerie demanding dawn patrols and dusk feeds. Robert's days blur into a frenzy: dawn choruses of lorikeets heralding feedings, midday rescues of stranded sea turtles, evening tallies of endangered rhinos. Commitments cascade: fundraisers in Brisbane, documentaries in the Daintree rainforest, school visits where wide-eyed kids mimic his croc call. "It's non-stop," he elaborates, "and that's how I like it. Wildlife doesn't clock off, and neither do I. This devotion, noble as it is, carves out romantic real estate like a termite in timber. The spotlight adds sharper thorns." As a public figure, Robert's every outing risks headline fodder. A coffee run morphs into Irwin's mystery muse, or a beach jog sparks Bindi's bro off the market. Privacy, that elusive commodity, evaporates under paparazzi lenses, turning tentative dates into spectacle. "You want something genuine, but it's hard when every glance gets dissected," he reflects, echoing the Irwin clan's tight-knit ethos forged in grief's crucible. Steve's passing thrust the family into a perpetual performance, their vulnerability a shared superpower. Bindi, now a married advocate with her own daughter Grace, navigates fame with poise. Terry, the steady anchor, channels it into global impact. Robert, the baby at 21, grapples with the boy-to-icon transition, his heart a compass pointing true north to conservation, not conquests. Yet, Robert's focus isn't fortress walls, it's a deliberate choice, passions prioritized in youth's fleeting window. "I'm focused on my career and passions right now," he says, eyes alight with the fire that drove Steve to wrestle crocs for cameras. Conservation is his clarion call, battling habitat loss in the Great Barrier Reef, amplifying indigenous voices and land rights, innovating tech for anti-poaching drones. Dates, in this calculus, compete with coral bleaching alerts or cassowary chick rearings. He's dated casually, whispers of schoolyard sweethearts in khaki uniforms, festival flings under festival lights, but nothing stuck. The zoo's roar drowning softer serenades. Friends tease him as the eternal bachelor of the bush, but Robert laughs it off, his humor a shield honed in hardship. Envision a typical Irwin rendezvous: a sunset cruise on the Mary River, crocs gliding like submarines, only for a fan selfie to interrupt the spark. Or a quiet dinner in Noosa, waves lapping, interrupted by a call about a python in peril. "Timing's the killer," he concedes. You meet someone amazing, but then a storm hits the aviary and poof, plans evaporate. The emotional toll compounds. Fame's filter warps intentions, suitors drawn to the persona over the person. Robert craves authenticity, a partner who thrives on mud-caked boots and midnight feeds, not red carpet poses. "I want someone who gets the chaos, who'll join a croc count at 4 a.m. and still hold hands at dawn," he dreams aloud. His Dancing with the Stars stint amplified the irony, pairing him with pros in a glittery gauntlet that screamed, eligible heartthrob. Fans swooned over paso dobles that mirrored his predator prowls, but backstage, exhaustion eclipsed flirtations. The rehearsals were brutal, 12-hour days on top of zoo duties. Romance? Not even on the radar. Post-elimination, he returned to khakis with relief, trading sequins for scales. Now, single in the spotlight, he fields Auntie's nudges at family barbecues, Terry's knowing smiles over tea. "Mum says it'll happen when it's right," he shares, her wisdom a balm from battles past. Robert's story resonates beyond the outback, A Gen Z grapnel in love's tangled vines. Social media's swipe-right culture clashes with his analog heart. Influencers chase clout, but he seeks soul. He's open, though, perhaps a fellow activist at a wildlife summit, bonding over banded bilbies. Until then he pours love into furred and feathered charges. A rescued joey bottle fed through nights, a eagle's wing mended with care. Animals teach patience, he muses. Love too, I suppose. As Horizons Beckon, a BBC series on reef guardians, a TED Talk on biodiversity, Robert strides forward, heart open but unhurried. In a world that rushes, his pace is purposeful. Conserve today, court tomorrow. Fans root for his happy ending, a co-adventurer to share sunrises and struggles. For now, the wild suffices, his spirit untamed, his story unfolding like a river through red earth, patient, powerful, profoundly his own.